What does it mean to be truly happy? I got my dream job, I'm pretty financially stable, and I have a car. I have everything I've ever wanted, yet I'm still unhappy. Well, maybe you should stop putting your happiness in material things like money. Oh, whatever. The people who say money doesn't buy happiness are the same ones who already have it. Well, according to research, money can only buy happiness up to $75,000. After that, it has no real effect on our emotional well-being. Most of our happiness is determined by our experiences and how we affect others in our day-to-day lives. Okay, I see what you're saying. So basically, instead of me just sitting around on TikTok all day, I should probably go work out more on my Peloton bike. I guess that might help, but I'm not sure if that's the only... I'm still sad. Life can throw a lot of stones at us. Like, did you just get into an argument with your boyfriend? Having a stressful day at work? Are your parents annoying you about doing the dishes? Did your rent just go up? Yeah, I get it. This life sucks. And I'm sure you hear a lot that in order to get through these tough times, then you have to focus on your own wishes and desires, such as treating yourself to a bubble bath, going shopping, getting ice cream, doing yoga, and having a glass of wine. And this is all well and good, but does it really make you happier long term? A lot of religions have long suggested that people should focus on others first and themselves second. Psychologists refer to this as pro-social behavior. Many recent studies have shown that when people focus on doing acts of kindness for others, their own happiness increases. There was a study done where participants were divided into 4 different groups, and they were given new instructions each week for 4 weeks. One group was instructed to perform random acts of kindness for themselves, such as going shopping, enjoying a favorite hobby, or getting a massage. The second group was instructed to perform random acts of kindness for other people, such as visiting an older relative or helping someone carry their groceries. The third group was instructed to perform random acts of kindness to improve the world, such as doing charity or doing donations. And then the fourth group was instructed to keep track of their daily activities and to stay on a schedule. Each week, the participants reported their activities from previous weeks, as well as reporting if they were experiencing any type of negative or positive emotions. Okay, but what were the results after they did the study? Only the participants who engaged in pro-social behavior demonstrated improvement in psychological flourishing. In other words, the people in group 2 and 3 who were visiting their older relatives and helping people carry their groceries, along with donating to charities, saw significant increases in positive emotions from one week to the other. Okay, but you still haven't mentioned group 1 and 4 who treated themselves and kept track of their daily schedules. Well, the people who treated themselves did not show the same increases in positive emotions. In fact, their emotions actually stayed consistent throughout the week. Wait. So you're telling me that we shouldn't treat ourselves, show ourselves self-love when we need it, and relax? No, I'm not saying that. Please treat yourself. However, the results of this study strongly suggest that we are more likely to reach greater levels of happiness when we exhibit pro-social behavior and show others kindness through our actions. Now, there was another measure of happiness that was developed by Ruud Venhoven. He created the model of 4 qualities of life, which describes the construct of happiness in various dimensions. And here is an overview of the 4 qualities. You have livability of environment, lifeability of individuals, utility of life, and appreciation of life. For livability of environment, this dimension is a measurement on how well an environment meets our basic needs. And this could be things like safety and security and food and shelter. The lifeability of individuals, this dimension is the ability for you to deal with life through your mental health and physical health. So in other words, basically your ability to cope with problems that come up in your life. And then the utility of life. In this dimension, it's how you or others judge the usefulness of your life. So basically, where you stand in society and how you benefit society. If we all had a good utility of life, then suicide wouldn't be a thing. And then lastly, there's appreciation of life. And this describes how one's life feels to oneself and how you would judge the quality of your life. However, happiness is subjective, and only once we change the way we perceive the world can we really begin changing and creating happiness for others. Okay, but is it possible to train yourself to be happier? Yes, there is actually. By training our brain through awareness and exercises to think in a happier way, in a more optimistic way, then we can effectively train our brains for happiness. If happiness has little to do with what outside resources we have, then it's an inner state that we have the power to change. In Amit Sood's TED Talk, he gives us specific exercises for you to try. And just by doing them, you are actively rewiring your brain towards calm and happy sensations. Amit Sood talks about the 5 people, 3 minute and 2 second practice. So I'm gonna go over some practices that you can use that will help you to rewire your brain for calm and happy sensations. The first tip is when you wake up in the morning. Instead of letting your brain wander about all the stresses in your life, the fact that you have to get up for work or make your children breakfast, think about 5 people that you are grateful for before you get out of bed. And think of all the positive ways that this person has touched your life and send them silent gratitude. And do that for all 5 people. Now, if you are in a quiet environment, let's actually test this out. I would like each of you to close your eyes. So let's pretending you're waking up in the morning. Look at the carpet on the floor in your bedroom. And before you let your mind wander about all the stresses in your life, think about that one person who is most important to you, that one person who has touched your life, and give them silent gratitude. Now the second person. Look them in their eyes. Think about all of the amazing things that they have done for you and how they have touched your life, and send them silent gratitude. Now the third person. Think about all of the ways that they have touched your life, and send them silent gratitude. Now the fourth person. Go back in time when you were 8 years old, playing on the playground, playing with your toys. Look at how your hairstyle was or the clothes that you were wearing. And think about how far you've come. And give your younger self silent gratitude. Now the fifth person. Think about a person who you loved but might have passed away. Think about all of the amazing times that you've had together. Think of all the different ways that this person has touched your life. Look at them in their eyes and give them a silent hug. And send them silent gratitude. Now open your eyes. This practice will help you to know what's most important in your life. When you wake up in the morning and you get out of bed, get a sticky note and write the word gratitude and stick it on your mirror. Now, the second tip is when you get back home from a long day of work. Let's just say that you're hanging out with your family and a friend who you have not seen in 5 years walks through the door. Who is going to be more interesting for the first 5 minutes? Probably your old friend who you haven't seen in 5 years. If you want to enjoy your personal life, the key is to find something new and unusual with your loved ones. If you haven't seen your family in 30 days, you will most likely find them more novel. So the goal is to come to your family every day as if you are meeting them for the first time in 30 days. Now, the third tip that Amitsu gave us is for the first 3 minutes when you are with your family after you come home from work, don't try to improve anybody. And I know this is going to be really, really difficult to do because our brains are actively wired to find negative things and we try to find fault in someone else. Sit back and tell your loved ones how much you appreciate them and the things that they do. Now the last practice. Take a look at this picture. You're probably thinking, this guy looks so untrustworthy. I don't want him around me or my family. Probably never invite him over for dinner. Now, I only showed you this picture for like 2 to 3 seconds, and you are automatically like, this person is untrustworthy. Now look at the second picture. He looks like a pretty well-groomed, nice man, right? Pretty trustworthy. You'd probably invite him over for dinner. It takes our brains 30 milliseconds for us to decide if someone is trustworthy. So for the first 2 seconds when you first meet someone, instead of your brain thinking negatively about this person, align your heart and send them a silent I wish you well. So the next time you wake up in the morning and you notice your mind start to wander, think of all of the people in your life that you were grateful for. Or if you see someone struggling to carry their groceries, then go offer to help them. In a world where rent is going up, grocery prices are outrageous, and people are dying, just remember that the happiness of the world relies on the happiness within ourselves. And if you often struggle to see the value in your life, then please go watch my video on why you have low self-worth. I post every single Wednesday at 12 o'clock Central Time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and with love.